Have you ever been to a new place, let's say a new country? How is the feeling? You feel like a fish out of water, like there's an invisible wall between you and the people, right? Because you are not used to them, and neither are they. You don't know how they do their things. You might have an idea, but on the ground things are different. All this will make you feel frozen and confused, or you're standing at the edge of a diving board, looking down at the water below. You don't know if the water is cold, deep, or if you'll hit the bottom too hard. Your mind fills in the blanks with worst-case scenarios, making you hesitate. That's fear. But not just any fear. The fear of the unknown. Today, we're diving deep into this fear. What it is, why it holds you back, and how to conquer it so you can finally take control of your future. If you've ever hesitated on a big decision or felt stuck because you don't know what's ahead, this is for you. Let's break through that invisible wall together. So, what exactly is the fear of the unknown? It's simply the anxiety we feel when we can't predict the outcome of something. It's why people stay in toxic relationships, hate their jobs but never leave, or put off chasing their dreams. It's not that they don't want change, it's that they're terrified of what comes after. This fear is wired into our brains for survival. Back in the days of our ancestors, the unknown often meant danger. A dark cave could be a predator inside. An unfamiliar tribe could be a threat. Our brains evolved to fear uncertainty as a way to keep us safe. But here's the catch. What once protected us is now keeping us trapped. Ever heard of analysis paralysis? That's when you overthink so much that you do absolutely nothing. It's a classic symptom of the fear of the unknown. I remember when I wanted to start my YouTube journey, it took me more than 3 years before I could actually start because I would tell myself, what if I fail? What if I make the wrong choice? What if people judge me? What if I'm not eloquent enough? Am not well equipped? Sound familiar? Here's the reality check. Every successful person you admire once faced the same fear depending on their dreams. Here are some effects of the fear of the unknown. 1. Paralysis and missed opportunities. Fear of the unknown keeps people stuck. It stops you from applying for that dream job, from starting your business, or from saying yes to a life-changing opportunity. Imagine missing a better job because you are terrified of leaving everything behind. Later, you regret not taking that chance. 2. Increased stress and anxiety. Constantly worrying about what could happen keeps your mind in a state of stress, making it harder to think clearly or take action. If you get overwhelmed by the fear of failing in life, you will spend so much time worrying that you have not planned effectively, leading to the very failure you feared. 3. Self-doubt and low confidence. When we avoid uncertainty, we reinforce the belief that we're incapable of handling change. This erodes self-confidence over time. Don't be afraid to start that business. Let the world know. Don't be stuck in self-doubt, never knowing if it could have been your ticket to freedom and a successful career. But with all said and done, how do you actually stop letting this fear control you? This is what to do. 1. Reframe uncertainty as excitement instead of fearing. See it as an adventure. When you shift your mindset from what if I fail to what if this turns out better than I imagined, everything changes. Ask yourself, what's the best possible outcome? Train your brain to anticipate success, not disaster. 2. Take micro-actions. Fear grows in silence. The longer you wait, the bigger it gets. The secret? Take action immediately. Even a small step breaks the cycle. Don't overthinking. Want to start a business? Start planning and implementing. Want to leave a bad job? Update your resume and start sending applications. Momentum is your best friend. Action kills fear. 3. Shift your focus from fear to learning. What if, instead of fearing the unknown, you got curious about it? Every new experience, good or bad, is a lesson that makes you stronger whenever you overcome it. Think of a time you did something scary but came out stronger. What did you learn? What did it teach you? Fear loses power when you see it as a teacher. Focus on what you can control. You can't control everything, but you can control your actions and mindset. Shift your focus to what's within your power. If you fear starting a new business, research and plan instead of dwelling on what could go wrong. 5. Take small, courageous steps. You don't have to take giant leaps. Start small. If you fear public speaking, practice in front of a mirror or a small group before speaking on a big stage. If you're a person who is terrified of networking, starts by talking to one new person at each event. 6. Visualize success, not failure. Instead of imagining disaster, visualize yourself succeeding. See yourself thriving in that new job, excelling in that new city, or mastering that new skill. That's why athletes use visualization before competitions to build confidence and reduce fear. 7. Surround yourself with supportive people. Fear grows in isolation. When you surround yourself with people who believe in you, it becomes easier to push through uncertainty. A person struggling with self-doubt about a big decision gets encouragement from a mentor, making the leap easier. 8. Take action despite fear. The best way to overcome fear is to take action in spite of it. The more you expose yourself to uncertainty, the more comfortable you become with it. Those afraid of rejection challenges themselves to ask one stranger a question every day until fear no longer holds power over them. The fear of the unknown is normal. But remember this: everything great in life comes from stepping outside your comfort zone. If you never embrace uncertainty, you'll never know your true potential. Now, I want you to do something. Think of one thing you've been avoiding because of fear. It could be applying for that dream job, starting a new habit, or even speaking up for yourself. 1. Reframe fear as excitement. Fear and excitement feel the same physically. Your heart races, your palms sweat. Instead of saying, "I'm scared," say, "I'm excited." This small shift can change how you experience uncertainty. Before a big presentation, tell yourself, "This is an opportunity to grow," rather than "I might fail." The fear of the unknown is normal. But remember this: everything great in life comes from stepping outside your comfort zone. If you never embrace uncertainty, you'll never know your true potential. So, what's that thing you've been avoiding because of fear? And what are you doing about it? I'm confident now you know what to do. Drop a comment below and let me know. What fear are you ready to overcome? And if this video was impactful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Daily Dose, and watch this next videos for more life-changing experience. Keep pushing forward and embrace the unknown with confidence.